No one is with you on this. Like, why are you doing this? It's always been this way in my family. Who's had sexual integrity in our family? Yo, welcome back. This is Manna. So this is Donovan Anderson. I'm the founder of 30 Mighty Men Ministries. I'm also the founder of Clean, the tools to achieve sexual integrity for the Christian man. So you're here. Hopefully you've been watching these videos, checking this out. Kind of get you on this journey of purpose, of obedience. But this one scripture I've been kind of like just hit me lately. So this is Mark chapter 1, and it's John the Baptist. This is the beginning of Mark, probably the first 8 verses, where God is telling Jesus, his son, that he's going to send this messenger before him, right? In the book of Isaiah, this is in verse 2, the book of Isaiah is saying, as it's written in the prophets, that, behold, I will send my messenger before your face, that he'll prepare your way for you. Talking to Christ, God talking to Christ. Then he says, a voice crying out in the wilderness. So that verse would say, prepare the way of the Lord, make his path straight. But I think about that, like, the wilderness has no paths. Why would God send the messenger into the wilderness, right? Like, the wilderness has no paths. Like, John literally has to help to create a way for Christ to begin his journey of ministry for the salvation of the world, right? Like, he's the first. He's laying down the road that he can start walking in the wilderness. So a lot of you guys who are coming through Clean, what you have to remember is that for a lot of you guys are the first. You are there's a saying, or I don't know if it's a saying, but historically in West Africa, you should study West African history in my former life, but there's a story about, or understanding that the people who cut the trees down first, like, those are the people who lay the foundation. Before you can build any society, but build anything, the trees have to get cut down. And a lot of you guys, you are the men in your family, that will cut down these trees, that will lay the road for not just yourself, but your wife, your children, your children's children, right? That's why you're embarking on this journey to have self-control in this area of life, have sexual integrity, because this is going to matter for generations to come, right? I mean, ideally, I wish that my father, my grandfather already laid this road down for me. They laid down other things, but not this, right? So the journey is that much more difficult when you are the one cutting the trees down for the first time. Like, John the Baptist's job was a difficult one, to be in the wilderness, making a path for the Lord, not just a path, but a straight path for him. So it's another scripture that I think about. It's in 2 Samuel 18. They're not having the New King James Version in front of me. This is the story where Absalom, David's oldest son, is his oldest son? I'm not sure if his oldest son or not. I have to double check that. But David's son is trying to take over the kingdom, and now they're at war. So that there's internal, and God told him that this would happen based on David's sin. So, like, there's eternal strife in David's family, but also all of Israel, right? So they're in battle. And it's this line, it says 2 Samuel 18:8, it says, for the battle there was scattered over the face of the whole countryside. So the battle scattered over the faces of the whole countryside. And the woods devoured more people that day than the sword devoured. But this is the wilderness, though. Like, the wilderness was so just unwieldy in a sense that more people died just because of the wilderness than from the actual fight itself. So a lot of you guys, this is what you're engrossed in now. Like, you're you're laying down these roads in a place where there's never been a road laid. That everybody is against you. No one is with you on this. Like, why are you doing this? It's always been this way in my family. Who's had sexual integrity in our family? Look at the whole list. All you do is see divorce, separation, children out of wedlock, abortions, mistresses, like, just foolishness. That's all you see was like sex. To be in sexual perversion is sexual integrity, right? No one is able to uphold this. So like, why even try? Why take on this difficult task? This is what the Lord requires of you, and it can be done. It can be done. So although I want you guys to stay encouraged, man, like although you're in the wilderness, trying to make the path straight, preparing the way for the Lord in your life, to really be in your life, like you have to lay this path for him to enter, the path of obedience. John did it, man. You can do it too. So I pray that this encourages you on your journey. Keep going, man. Don't give up. That's the first thing you don't do. Don't give up. Keep pushing through. Every time you put a brick down on that road, that brick is laid. Maybe you're doing one brick a day. That's fine. Keep laying it. Keep being consistent, intentional. God will bless that. God will bless that. God knows as you draw closer to him, it says that he will draw closer to you. Keep going. So again, these videos are not for me to be seen, but for you to be encouraged. Stay blessed this day. Peace.